Once a day around lunchtime, Frank Hinrichs leaves his workplace in downtown Berlin. He heads straight for the nearby Berlin Cathedral, the largest church building in the city. But he's not just out for a stroll, he's a man on a mission. Frank Hinrichs has come to tend to his bees high above the rooftops of the German capital. Recently, the Berlin Cathedral became home to 2 of his bee colonies. He's the first to keep bees up here. The church was quick to give its approval. Now some 100,000 bees are buzzing on the cathedral roof.
I work just 2 streets away from here at the City Stay Hostel and was looking for a place nearby where I could tend to my bees during the lunch break. I thought, there are bees on top of St. Paul's in London and on top of the Opera House in Paris. So I asked the cathedral authorities and they agreed immediately. My bees have been here ever since.
Bees can live wherever there are flowers and water. Thanks to a new initiative called Berlin is Buzzing, they are now also living in other prominent locations, like on the city's House of World Cultures, a forum for international contemporary arts. The initiative aims to raise awareness of the importance of bees.
The honeybee is at the forefront, and we're using them as a platform for highlighting the importance of biological diversity. We have nearly 300 different species of the wild bee in Berlin, for example. So the honeybee is just one of those 300. All of them help to pollinate the flowers.
3 beehives have since been placed on the roof. The official inauguration attracts plenty of attention. Keeping bees in the city is extremely popular among Berlin's more than 500 amateur beekeepers.
There are a whole range of factors that make the city better for beekeeping than the countryside. Firstly, we have a far greater range of plant life, which means a more diverse diet for the bees. The city is 2 to 3 degrees Celsius warmer. We also don't have the problem of pesticides or genetically modified organisms. And beekeepers who have their bees in the city can sell their honey more easily because there are far more customers here.
We now move to central London. Whenever Johannes Paul wants to check on his bees, he just has to climb out onto the roof. Johannes Paul is a product designer. He and his friends developed what they called the bee house, a type of beehive designed especially for use in the city.
I started a company called Omelette with 4 friends from college where we studied product design, and we wanted to develop products that would make it possible for people to keep bees and chickens in the city. And we loved the kind of the Bauhaus design school, and so the bee house is our homage to the Bauhaus.
He's been keeping bees for 4 years. He wears protective clothing when he's dealing with his bees, although he assures us his bees are not aggressive.
It's not a dangerous hobby if you're wearing the protective gear, so I always wear a suit and gloves when I do it. And I also try to keep bees which are quite friendly and not aggressive, because, as you can see, I live right in the middle of town, so I have neighbors and there's a school next door.
Back to Berlin, and another key location, Bellevue Palace, the official residence of the German president. Frank Hinrichs, the beekeeper from the cathedral, has another 6 colonies of bees here in the palace gardens. He just asked and was immediately given permission. Each colony has up to 50,000 bees and supplies some 40 kilograms of honey a year.